How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please hit that like button and subscribe, you guys. And yeah, man, we're gonna talk this Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter ongoing situation. This shit is getting like a soap opera, man. I mean, just buckle up and be enjoy the ride. It's gonna be a long one. So right off the bat, Bob's already on some bullshit because he's offering he's offering Shawn Porter $1 million, you guys, $1 million total. Okay, from what I'm hearing. Um, okay, but from what they're saying is you gave Kell Brook $2 million. So why can't you give me at least that much or more? Which was Shawn Porter saying more, in his case. He's saying, he wants more than Kell Brook got paid, and I don't blame him. He's had a better career so far than Kell Brook has had so far. And Kell Brook was a guy that I thought that was gonna be, one of a really, really good fighter, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say one of the greats, but you know what I mean, a fighter. I thought he was gonna overachieve. I thought he was gonna do a lot more than he did. He got plagued with injuries. That happens in the sport. As we all know, I mean, the list goes on of guys that got injured in the ring or, maybe weren't the same after certain instances and fights and stuff like that. And they always say once you go in the ring, you lose something when you come out, or, you're not the same as when you come out, I've heard that saying before. So, I just think that, fighters go through a lot more than what we could, even possibly imagine. So, with that being said, yeah, so Terence Crawford and Shawn Porter, Terence Bud Crawford, Showtime Shawn Porter. Awesome fight. I like the fight. I want to see the fight. I know you guys want to see the fight as well. I think it'll be a good, entertaining fight. I really do. I really think it would be. Let's be honest. It's a pretty good fight on paper, man. I mean, Shawn Porter's beat Danny Garcia at one point, one of the best welterweights in the world. I mean, arguably in his time while he was at junior welterweight, 140 pounds, he was the best in the entire world at 140 at one time. Yes, Danny Garcia was. Showtime Shawn Porter beat that guy. So you gotta put respect on his name just from that alone. Whether you thought Danny won or whether you thought Shawn won, I thought it was a close fight. It could have went either way. But I can see them giving it to Shawn Porter as well. He was, was a bit more busier in that fight, but he beat him. It is what it is. That's what on black and white he beat him. With that being said, since he beat him, we gotta think like, wow, he got that. That's a good win on his resume. That's a really good win on his resume. So you gotta take that into consideration. Um, and like I said, other fighters like Kell Brook, they got offered more money than Shawn Porter. I mean, who the hell has Kell Brook beat? You know what I mean? Who has he really beat though? Like, I'm trying to think, like, who the hell has Kell Brook beat? He did beat Shawn Porter, but I mean, that was a really close fight as well. And I mean, yeah, he beat Shawn Porter, so, that's one of those situations where Shawn Porter's kind of stuck in the middle and shit. And it's crazy because he did get beat by Kell Brook. I mean, I definitely remember that shit. And, that's probably his best win. That's probably one of the better wins he's ever had, and I'm talking about Kell Brook. That's probably the best win on his resume so far, you know, after all of those, fights and stuff like that. But yeah, man, he lost to Triple G. Kell Brook did. He lost to, you know, other fighters as well. He lost to Earl Spence, and these are knockout losses. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Shawn Porter, I definitely think he deserves more than Kell Brook did. But who's to say that? You know what I mean? That's just my input. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it was a low blow? Do you think Shawn Porter has a leg to stand on? What do you guys think, man? Smash that like button and subscribe. This is Corley Boxing. Banger. Ice season. Let's go, baby.